Alright, so I'm outside here at Starbucks. It's really loud inside and it's probably loud outside too, but anyways, I just kind of wanted to talk about like why nice people get taken advantage of or why nice people are always easy targets because I feel like it's something that I've always dealt with and have been dealing with recently more so than ever before. And so I just wanted to kind of like talk about that and kind of see if other people have dealt with that too. But it's really interesting because usually the people that are seemingly nicer are the people that are a bit more quiet, not as I guess outgoing or just loud, but really just kind of reserved and keep to themselves. I guess soft spoken. I don't know, but I always seem to have the problem where I'm always too nice, or I always am too nice to where I don't stand up for myself, or I get too scared to like stand up for myself, and I guess it becomes easy for like other people to walk on you and like take advantage of you and use you because you're nice and you're not, and they know that you're not gonna like stand up or like fight for yourself. And so I think an important thing to keep in mind is that you need to understand like when the limit is, like when to say no and when to really stand up for yourself and say like that's not okay or that's not right. Because I feel like if you're just in that mindset of like, oh, but I just need to be nice, like that's just how they are, then it's just going to be like a reoccurring cycle of them walking all over you. For example, the other night at work, I was folding clothes and some guys, like a group of guys had come over and they were just like kind of lingering over by these shirts and hats and stuff, and just like one of them started to talk to me and was really nice and started talking about like school and just making small talk, and he was like really nice, and I didn't think anything of them, and I was just really friendly and like talking to them, and they were just asking me like, oh, you guys hiring, like different questions like that. And I was just engaging in simple conversation. It was really nice. And I found out later that they like stole a bunch of stuff, and like one of the guys was only talking to me so that like his other friends could steal. And it's like kind of a classic example of like that nice person or that nice quiet person mentality, and like other people kind of like taking advantage of it, because that happens to me so much. And I feel like there needs to be a point where you need to say like, okay, I need to change something. And I think that the other day was that for me, because I kind of realized like, okay, I definitely give people the benefit of the doubt too much and I need to stop. So I mean, I guess if it gets to the point where it's a reoccurring cycle of people just telling you like, or just people like using you, I don't know, it needs to be like, you need to stand up for yourself. Because after that, after I found out about that, I was actually kind of upset, because I'm like, okay, that's really dumb. Like I'd given them the benefit of the doubt. I had been like, maybe they do want to talk, maybe they're not up to anything like mischievous, maybe they just really want to talk, and like it ended up backfiring. And I feel like that's always how it is with me. Just like, I don't know, if someone has a lot of money, if someone's rich, then other people are going to use them for their money, like it's just such a easy example that goes into so many other parts of life. I feel like when you get to that point where you recognize it and you're like, okay, am I being too nice? Am I giving people the benefit of the doubt way too much? I would say that maybe pull it back a bit, but also don't forget who you are. Like if you are a quiet person and you are just very soft-spoken and kind, don't let other people's actions, like the fact that other people are going to use you for that, or the fact that other people will kind of abuse that characteristic like of you, like don't let that stop you from being who you are. Because yes, you will have people who use you and who will take advantage of you for everything that you are, but you shouldn't let that change anything, because that's who you are. And I feel like that's just a part of life. But the point of this video is to like make you more aware and like let you know that there are people like that, but don't get sad about it, or don't get like disheartened, because that can happen to us like way too often. And I feel like that's happened with me too. So I would just encourage you to stay true to yourself, stay true to like everything you are, and don't let other people bring you down, or don't let other people, mean people, or just like people who are looking to just like out to get you. Don't let that stop you from being yourself. You know, don't let other people's actions dictate who you are. Stay true to yourself, and you'll be good.